Alright, good day. It's been a bit. It's been about a month or two. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just have the worst consistency to uploading videos. But today, let's get into it. We're covering another chapter. It's chapter 1012, One Piece. Called The Itch, and I have a few things to say, like every video I've made so far. It's interesting. First, we're going to cover the more unimportant bits about this chapter. Talk about right now. You see you see pretty much the rest of the samurai with Kinemon, Isul, I don't know, and Kanjuro, all of them just kind of fighting, chilling. Alright, chilling is the worst term to use. They're fighting for their lives, but yeah, they're doing their thing. They're not really doing anything important right now. They've already took their L, so they have no importance at all to the story except just kind of be there, just kind of take out a few of Kaido's men. There is one little important thing. You know, there was certain throughout the last 10-20 chapters, there's been pairings of fights. Sanji fights this person. Well, he hasn't fought anyone, which I'll get onto later. You know, Zoro fights this person. Luffy fights this person. Even Kid had a goal of who they were fighting. They were originally fighting Big Mom, but Big Mom is off doing something else. She's become an actual Big Mom now. If you don't understand why, I'll tell you in a moment. But there's always going to be a pair of fights. Now, it's definitely kind of changed. My expectations have been broken a little because there's different pairings. There's even characters that are getting fights that I didn't really expect. But the main pairing that I'm going to see, what I'm about to see, is probably Luffy right now is fighting Kaido. All right, we know that. We know that as 100% fact. He is fighting Kaido by himself because he's perfected his haki, the advanced ornament haki that he's been training for a while. From what we know, Yamato is going off to fight with Luffy because she said, alright, one-on-one, I have to hurry. Alright, so she's going on to fight Kaido with Luffy, which is interesting. You know, for pretty much this whole time, I kind of know Yamato's strong. I just don't know how exactly strong she was, because in the last time we saw her fight, which was like a few chapters ago, she was kind of taking a mild L, so I wasn't really expecting much from her. But again, Luffy and Zoro and the rest of the others were taking a bunch of L's too, and look at now, Luffy's punching the crap out of Kaido. So I guess, you know, no matter how much damage you can take a bunch of damage, but doesn't mean you're out for the fight or you're going at full power. So I'm excited. I'm wondering, like, what is Yamato gonna do once she meets up with Luffy? I think she's gonna surprise him. I have no doubt Yamato's gonna get knocked out or just incapacitated in some way, where Luffy still has to finish off the rest of the fight by himself, as it should be in ordinary One Piece style. But she's definitely gonna put some damage down. She is, at the end of the day, Kaido's son. Technically, son, yes. Yeah. Now this is probably my favorite. This is easily my favorite part of this chapter. This is the VIP part right here, or MVP. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot. Sanji carrying Zoro on his shoulder. That was, not only was that hilarious, but that's something we haven't seen. A kind of a duo, a moment, a Zoro and Sanji moment like this since pretty much before Water 7, when they were fighting a giant of some sort, of that whole give us your crew game. You guys know what I'm talking about. It was right before Water 7, pretty much, before that arc. Yeah, it's been about like 15 years since we've seen something like this. Sure, yeah, you may see moments of them casually fighting side by side with the rest of the Straw Hats, so those moments don't really count. It's not really a moment. It's just, and I hope you guys know, when I say a Zoro and Sanji moment, I don't mean a romance. I don't ship them at all. Just making sure. But that's, I'm really, it's just funny to me. is hilarious. For what I'm guessing at, I guess, you know, Zoro needs a nap, and once he gets a nap, he's gonna come right back into the fight, which is cool. I hope he gets more. He's already gotten a lot of W's. Because, for example, again, about the whole you can get beat up but still have a lot in the tank. Zoro got pretty much all Zoro did. Like, sure, he got his bounty increase, but at the end of the day, he took a massive L from Kaido. Got beat quite quickly, but he cut him, so his bounty's definitely going over 1 billion. If it doesn't, I don't know, maybe the whole bounty increase has to be rethought. That's for sure. But I think he's good. He's getting his money. He's getting his bounty. The main problem, I think, after seeing this moment, I think a lot of people kind of realized, what the hell is Sanji gonna do? He hasn't really done much since this battle was started. Like, the most important thing, the most notable thing he's done so far is kick King and save Momoshiki. That was it, which was impressive because King has 1 billion bounty. You don't casually, and then King tried to kill him and failed. So you don't. That's impressive just by itself. But besides that, he hasn't done anything except do that and then get an L by Black Maria or Big Maria. I forgot her name, and just had to get saved by Robin, which is fine because whenever Robin gets her own moment, I'm always gonna support that. I love Robin; she's my girl. But I just hope Sanji after this, like, I hope he drops off Zoro. Zoro gets his nap, but he gets some W's. You know, he beats someone that's gonna get him his bounty increase. Someone important, like, for example, I don't know, Queen. I'm confused. So yeah, Queen I think is still active right now. So Sanji could definitely fight him and get his bounty. I'm just annoyed right now. It's just Sanji needs some feats right now. He's looking, compared to Zoro, which has been his arc for pretty much the whole time, so it's not too surprising. He needs at least something, because I've always been a big Sanji fan. That's the most notable problem so far with these last few chapters. You know, when it comes to the big three, the monster trio, you got to give them their fair share of feats in almost every arc. But yeah, I'm just still looking at this moment. It's funny. He caught because before he started carrying him to that first panel of him on his shoulder, he was carrying Law, and Law was just chilling on his shoulder, bro. Law did not care. Thanks. Just say good timing, Blackleg. But man, there is one more moment that kind of intrigued me, and that was pretty much at the end. Was pretty much Nami. Nami gets a nice hit. She basically sucker punches. She doesn't actually punch, but she sucker punches OT with a bolt of lightning. I can't talk. Which was very interesting because she even said after she did it, because basically what led to Nami doing that attack was pretty much OT got mad and she hit a child. She hit Tama, which obviously you don't hit a child. You don't ever do that unless. Nah, I'm joking. But that made Nami mad. I'm just kind of wondering because the last time we've seen Nami in a one-on-one fight, a real one-on-one fight, I'm not going to even count Whole Cake. That was it was great. Whole Cake, she was very important when it came to the mental side of the Whole Cake Island arc. But physically, not really. I say when she fought Cracker with Luffy, that was great, but she had to get saved, but she also saved Luffy. But pretty much the last time she had a one-on-one fight where she was serious was in Nee's lobby of CP9. So that was like what, 2004? It's been a while. So that was a long time ago. So I'm interested. What's she about to do? What's she about to do? Like, she gonna do something crazy. I'm expecting something. She's probably getting. I mean, all the Straw Hats were bound to get bounty increases. That was gonna happen. Like, if that didn't happen, that just would have been weird. But I'm just kind of surprised by the turn of events of her anger. Even Usopp's telling her don't do it. I think personally she's gonna do some real damage for sure, but she's not beating Ulti. Mainly not because she just can't, mainly because Big Mom's gonna beat her to it, unless Big Mom's just gonna stand to the side and watch, which could happen. But Big Mom's mad. She went into her mother mode in the last chapter, so she's fully set to hurt Ulti, and I forgot her brother's name. I only remember her name because she's a waifu material. But yeah, it's Nami. I think as far as Nami's gonna get, that's it. She's gonna get a few hits in. She's gonna surprise Ulti. Ulti's gonna get overwhelmed and just kind of spooked. But after that, Ulti's gonna get back into the game, because we've seen this scenario many times. It happened to Luffy earlier. Luffy got sucker punched by that dude with the with the music devil fruit, or the music devil fruit ability, which, you know, Zoro kind of murdered him earlier. He's probably still alive, but Zoro took care of him. And we for a moment, Luffy was literally straight up knocked out. Now he's fighting Kaido. I'm not expecting much from that hit. She surprised her, but honestly, I really can't see it coming. She hasn't shown much since Whole Cake Island of really any strength, especially her weapon. Like, again, OT is a Zoan. Zoan's number one thing is that they're tough. A bit of lightning's not going to do much for her. But besides that was very surprising. It was something we haven't seen from Nami in years, and I'm surprised they did it. But yeah, that would be my rundown of what I thought and what I saw in 112. Yeah.